while since we last talked to y'all. Got a confession to make. I haven't really been out at the farm much lately. That's been kind of the reason for the lack of video, and there just hasn't been a lot going on. So today we're out here in the skid loader, as you can probably tell and hear and whatnot. And we're out in the back pasture, and I apologize if it's a little bit bumpy. This pasture isn't exactly made for driving in, but up there through the grid, you can see all the bales. There's a row of bales right there at the top of the hill. That's the silage pit on the other side of the field where we do plow days and stuff like that. This is the back of the property. That would be, let's see if I can get this thing turned around here. That out beyond there is the cornfield of the neighbors. And what Dad is wanting to do lately here is go through and take out a lot of these trees here so that we can get stuff to grow in here. It's in the summertime, it's so shaded that this doesn't grow hardly any grass. And so what he wants to do is try and take out he doesn't want to take out everything, but he wants to thin out the trees quite a lot so that we can get some grass to grow under here so that the cattle have something to graze on. Because as of right now, they pretty much just have everything out that way. You can kind of tell, you can kind of see where the grass sort of is all brown and stuff, kind of tall. That's where it normally grows grass at. So you'd like to kind of make this a little bit more productive, so to speak. And so we're going to try and, I don't know how long of a project this is gonna last, but we're gonna kind of clean up. We're using the bobcat to pick up all the logs and stuff. Dad is supposed to be coming down here at some point. I don't know when he's planning on coming down here because he's not making feed for the cattle, but he's gonna come down and cut up some stuff, try and make them into more manageable chunks. Like that big tree there, we can't pick that whole thing up and get it out of the woods there, so he's gonna cut stuff like that down, or cut it up into smaller chunks. Probably take out like these little ones here in front of us. We started working on this project here about, I don't know, 5 years ago or something like that. You can kind of see over there's a bit of a clearing. I used to have a bunch of trees in it there that me and Dad, I think it was a bunch of popples or something like that me and Dad cleared out. And set the parking brake here. We did that when I was kind of real little, before I started the channel. We took the backhoe, that Ford 4500 that Dad has, and cleared that out. That's why there's a bunch of piles off there to the distance. So that's kind of the plan. We're here. It's about 1:45. That's actually a little bit fast, but we can only stay out here for a little while because we got Mom's birthday is today, so we got to take her out to eat for her birthday, of course. So get a little birthday dinner in, so nothing wrong with that. So we're just out here. Well, I'm out here right now, kind of messing around with this. So I know we haven't had a lot on the channel for you guys lately. I kind of apologize for that. There's just been I guess sort of a lack of ambition from my part of both filming and wanting to do stuff out here. So it's kind of, I'll be honest with you guys, there's no reason to lie. So, but we're out here today. We're gonna do a little bit of progress. Maybe we'll bring you back. I did have the GoPro with me, but maybe I'll use that tomorrow, being that it'll be more of a full day tomorrow. I don't know, we'll see what happens. So anyhow, I'm going to get back to skid loading here, and we'll try and bring you back and show you what kind of progress we got. And and I was going to touch on the well, that video short that I made about the well retiring. It wasn't actually the well dried up, it was the pump / motor went out on us. It quit. You'd force the contacts together and the motor would just hum. It would kind of try and spin, but it sounded like the bearings were pretty much dried out. So that's what happened there. We ordered a new a new pump that showed up the following Saturday after that video was made. So that would have actually been last weekend. So well is back up and running. We're all good again there, so that's good. So cattle are back to getting water. So anyhow, we got a long road ahead of us, long process here going on, so I'm gonna get back to it and see what we can kind of come up with here. Well, here we go. Here's kind of the grand tour, I guess we'll give you. So we kind of changed our mind. Instead of taking our brush all the way out to the piles out there, we just piled it up here. So we got all the trees and stuff. Let me switch the thing. There we go. All the big stuff, the logs and the kind of big shrub stuff is all in there. These two piles here are just leaves that we scooped up with the bucket to kind of take off the floor here to help us. I gotta put my glove on. Okay, that's better. To try and help get back down to the dirt, so if we decide to come out here and seed this, maybe disc it up a little bit and then come through and seed this, that it will kind of, the leaves won't block the seed from getting down to the ground and not germinating. So that's kind of why we did that. The only sucky thing is, like here, we can't pull we don't have a way of grinding or pulling out our stumps. We could maybe come in the summer and push those out or something, but right now the ground's so hard that we can't do it. But this is how we've been doing it. Use the pallet forks for the bigger logs and stuff, and then the bucket is what we use to scrape the leaves, of course. I've been running the skid loader, and then Dad's been running the chainsaw. So we've made a pretty decent amount of progress in this little area that we've got here. You know, we kind of cleaned up over there and stuff. We had one that was trying to be a widow maker that was going between that popple and down to the ground. Hooked a chain on that and pulled that out. So there's a couple of dead ones that Dad's been cutting down. But other than for that, you know, everything, it looks kind of nice. Obviously it's a small dent in a large area, but it's better than what it was. We did say that it, you know, stuff like that over there that he's trying to grab now, be nice if we had a grapples for that you can, you know, the little claw thing. But you know, we're working with what we got and it's doing the job, so that's what's important, I guess. So we're pretty much calling it quits. I gotta head home here pretty quick so that we can do the dinner, birthday dinner. So tomorrow I might break out the GoPro. I do have that with, but I didn't feel like dealing with it today. You know, this is kind of one of those mundane projects that it's hard to film without you guys getting bored. So I don't know, we'll see what happens. But I'm thinking that we're gonna work on it more tomorrow. I don't know, I guess I'm not too sure what's gonna happen, what the plan / deal is. So we'll maybe have another video on this or something the following week or whatever, however we end up doing this. Or so anyhow, thanks for watching again. Thanks for sticking around. I know we've been pretty quiet lately, and it's just kind of there's some things in the background that are kind of behind all that. So we're not gone. I haven't given up on you guys yet. We're just I better go move this chainsaw. We're just trying to hang in there, I guess. So anyhow, that's all I got for you. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed. Nice little load he's got there, as long as it hangs on. And yeah, I guess that's gonna do it. Thanks for watching, everybody. Thanks for sticking around. Hopefully you enjoyed, and we'll talk to you guys all next time.